At 3:07 a.m., my phone exploded with the kind of ring that doesn't just wake you. It shoves fear straight into your chest. Daniel. My wife's voice slurred and cracked, swallowed by bass-heavy music. I need $2,000. Right now. Please just send it. My heart punched hard against my ribs. What? Where are you? What's happening? A man's voice shouted something behind her, followed by her frantic breathing. Just do it. I'll explain when I'm home. Please, Dan, hurry. The call cut out. For a few seconds, I just stared at the ceiling of our dark bedroom, the glow from the phone blurring. I was half asleep, half confused, fully terrified. Rachel rarely went out without telling me. And never had she asked for money like that. $2,000? At 3 a.m, I called back. Straight to voicemail. I tried again. Same thing. I got up, pulled on jeans and paced the room, every worst-case scenario clawing at me. Was she hurt? Trapped? In trouble? Was someone forcing her? I checked our bank account to see if she'd already used her card. Nothing. My stomach clenched. We'd been drifting apart for months, that was true. Long shifts at my warehouse job, her sudden new nightlife phase, as she called it. But even with the tension, even with all the small arguments that had stitched themselves between us, this felt like another world. When the sun broke through the blinds like a pale blade, I still hadn't slept. At 7:12 a.m. my phone rang again. Unknown number. This is Daniel Hayes, a calm voice asked. Yes. This is Officer Granger with the downtown precinct. We need you to come in. It's regarding your wife. My breath turned cold. Is she okay? She's safe. But we need to speak with you. Safe. That word was supposed to comfort, but something in his tone hollowed it out. When I reached the station, the lobby smelled like stale coffee and disinfectant. People sat hunched over paperwork, tired and irritated. The officer met me with a clipboard and an unreadable expression. Follow me. He led me to a small interview room, gray walls, flickering light, metal table. My pulse thudded in my ears. Your wife was involved in an incident last night, Officer Granger said, sitting opposite me. There was a disturbance at a nightclub. Her name was brought up by staff. Disturbance. My voice cracked. I got a call from her. She sounded scared. I tried calling back. We're aware. She's not being charged with anything at this time, but we need clarification from you. He slid something across the table. A photograph. A still frame from security footage. Rachel. Outside the club. Crying. Holding onto some guy's arm like she depended on it. He was leaning close, too close, his hand on her back, steadying her, guiding her. I felt something deep inside me twist like metal bending. What is this? I whispered. We have several witness statements. The man in the picture. Do you know him? No, I said immediately, but doubt flickered anyway. Rachel had been coming home later for months. Had been distant. Secretive. Defensive whenever I asked simple questions. I pushed those thoughts away. She told me she was out with coworkers. The officer nodded slowly. Mr. Hayes, last night your wife attempted to leave the club without paying a private booth bill. The man tried to intervene, and things escalated. That's when she called you. $2,000, I said quietly. Yes. He paused, weighing his next words. We also reviewed footage inside the club. There's behavior that suggests a closer relationship between your wife and this man. My throat dried. What kind of behavior? He didn't answer directly. I think it's best if you speak with your wife. They let me see her after another hour. She sat on a bench in the hallway, looking small in yesterday's makeup, mascara smudged, hair tangled. When she saw me, her face crumpled. Oh God, Dan. She ran to me and wrapped her arms around me. I didn't move for a long second, didn't know whether to hold her or step back, but eventually my body did what my mind couldn't and I hugged her. She sobbed into my chest. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What happened? I asked softly, though my voice felt scraped raw. She pulled away, wiping her eyes. It's not what it looked like. I swear to you. I didn't say anything. She swallowed hard. The bill. I didn't know it would be that much. My friends left early. I was alone and that guy, Chris, he tried to help me talk to staff, but they thought we were trying to leave without paying. It got messy. The lie, or whatever twist of truth she tried to shape into a lie, hung between us like smoke. Why were you holding him like that? I asked. The question trembled out of me before I could steady it. She froze. Just for a heartbeat. But I caught it. Dan, she whispered, eyes shining with tears again. I'd had too much to drink. He was just helping me walk. That's all. I swear it. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to believe her so badly. But belief is a delicate thing. Once cracked, even a breath can break it. We drove home mostly in silence. She kept wringing her hands, kept glancing at me, kept opening her mouth like she wanted to talk but then shutting it again. When we got inside, the daylight made everything look uglier. Realer. The living room was still messy from last night. She'd left clothes on the armchair, the faint smell of her perfume lingering. I need to shower, she said, voice thin. She disappeared into the bathroom, and I just stood there, the quiet pressing in around me. I walked over to the armchair to move her jacket, and something slipped out of the pocket. A receipt. From the nightclub. Not for drinks. A VIP room reservation. For two. My chest tightened. My fingers went numb as I picked it up. The timestamp was 1:48 a.m. About an hour before she called me. 2 guests. 2 bottles. 2 hours. I sank onto the couch staring at the proof, feeling my world tilt in slow, awful degrees. I thought of the way she'd clung to that man. The way her voice had sounded. Panicked, desperate, not entirely sober but not entirely innocent either. The shower stopped. A minute later she came out wrapped in a towel, looking at me cautiously. Dan. I held up the receipt. Her face drained of color. It wasn't. Don't, I said quietly. Please don't lie to me right now. Her lips trembled. She closed her eyes like she was bracing for impact. I messed up. The words hit harder than I expected. My breath stuttered. With him. I forced the question out. She shook her head too quickly. No. I flirted. I drank too much. I liked the attention. I was stupid. But I didn't sleep with him. My heart squeezed painfully, caught between wanting to believe her and knowing how easily she'd lied already. Why? I whispered. Why any of it? She sat down across from me, clutching the towel tight. I've been feeling invisible, Dan. Like we just coexist now. You come home exhausted, I feel alone. And then suddenly someone paid attention to me in a way I haven't felt in a long time. I know it's not an excuse. I know I was wrong. I know I hurt you. Her voice cracked. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I stared at her, at the woman I'd married, at the woman who'd once promised me honesty, safety, partnership. And I felt something inside me settle. Not peace, not anger, something quieter, heavier. A realization. We were already breaking. Last night didn't start it. Just exposed it. I don't know what happens now, I said honestly. I don't know what I feel. I don't even know where to start. She wiped her eyes and whispered, I want to fix this. If you let me. I nodded slowly, not as a promise but an acknowledgement. I need time. And in the quiet that followed, in the distance between us that once used to feel warm but now felt cold and strange, I understood the ache that would stay with me long after this moment. The ache of knowing love doesn't vanish in one night, but trust can. And sometimes trust is the hardest thing to rebuild.